Hot.
So this is going to be much different from playback where people were just like, how do we see the chat? On here? Okay.
I feel like we'd be seeing it right now.
I'm on YouTube, right? I'm on the YouTube page right now. I see one comment. 2 comments. But I'm not seeing them. Is this? Oh, okay. All right. You got to click on the bottom right here. And then click on chat. And then click on public chat.
Chat. Public chat. Boom. There it is.
Boom.
Yeah.
Jay, hey, a spot of tea, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm also trying to dial back my coffee. So we've got a lot of things going on in this house right
Looky, hey.
That one's been ongoing, but yeah.
That one's been ongoing. Yeah, for Jared too. How's this fucking protein foam shit?
It's a protein latte.
Yeah.
With
we
protein.
commenting up in this piece.
Cold foam.
Spin that wheel.
Oh yeah, we're live. Hey.
Yeah, we're live. You're live. Okay. Well, I mean, we should also tweet this out so people know where to find us.
We should do that. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We are live on YouTube for our all-time LB Classic rewatch. Okay. Tweeted that sumbitch out. Are we also live on twitter.com?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Looks like it. Wish we could copy a link. That'd be sweet.
Already tweeted, liked, and shared. Wow. Thank you, Zach. The man. All right. We can see the chat. Chat's ripping. It's going to take a little while to get used to this, I'll be honest. The playback format was quite efficient. But we're going to make do.
This isn't bad.
Yeah. I just like that it was able to, like, people were in playback, people were on YouTube, people were on Twitter, and it could, like, pull it all in the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, an Eagles fan, huh? I like that. Actually, there's a no free ads or anything. Have you ever been to Ebbets.com, Dallas or Jay Hay?
No.
I feel like I shouldn't tell Dallas about this. It's like a throwback jersey website. There's a lot of like Negro League jerseys. There's a lot of Japan jerseys. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll check that out.
Yeah. All right. Are we ready to spin this bitch?
Let's do it.
Okay. Let's give it a spin, Jake.
Generally,
excellent games. I'm excited. I mean, this is gonna be great. We're just gonna get a generally excellent game.
Like overall,
just a good time. We're gonna have a good time tonight.
And now we spin.
Yeah, there's a lot of wild shit in here.
Yeah. Oh, the Galarraga's near perfect game. Wow. Oh, the Rays Yankees 162. The Field of Dreams game with Tim Anderson. The first game after 9/11. The A's win 20 straight. That's the fucking Scott Hatteberg game. There's a lot of this could go a lot of different ways tonight. I'm excited. Yeah. All right, Jake. Let's spin that wheel. The Indians 12-run comeback.
Let's do this.
In 2001. We almost got the 9/11 game. But yeah, I've never seen this game before.
That's great. I know exactly where I was when I watched this game. So I'm excited to watch it again. Obviously, it's been almost 25 years.
Okay. All right.
It's 44 degrees and raining outside.
Oh my God! 4 hours and 48 minutes.
Whoa! I think we gotta. I don't think we can.
He's in with a date with the Yankees.
We got to call it audible. I can't. I
Yeah,
cannot do 5 hours. I have family here. I have dinner.
All right, can we spin the wheel? Do we want to go with the 9/11 game since that was right? That was the one next to it, or do we want to respin?
I mean, I think. How do we want to do this? Do we want to like pick it up when the comeback starts? Like how? Let's pull up the box score and have a discussion.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, the last 3 innings are going to be 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Hold on.
Yeah.
That's wild. 4 hours and 48 minutes.
I cannot watch.
That is outrageous. We're gonna have 4 people by the end of that stream.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
It'll be
pulling
1
up the
o'clock
box.
your
Hold on.
time.
So,
I mean, we
all
need
right.
some
Hold on.
Serious oversight here. Quality control. My God.
So they go up. The Mariners are up 12-0 through top 4.
I just got a text from Train. 5 hours. Good night.
All right. Hold on. Oh man, this is tough. Okay, so Cleveland is still down 4. This is where we should start. Actually, I've got the answer. We should start in the bottom of the 7th. Okay, Cleveland is still at that time down 14-2. So the 12-run comeback is intact. They begin all of their run scoring in the bottom of the 7th. Does that work for people?
I mean, yeah. How much time is left?
Well, we'll find out when Jake keeps scrolling.
Yeah, like about 3 hours still.
I mean, that's insane.
Minnesota, and then in the 6th inning, Jason Kubel launches one into the second deck in right field. It's 28th home.
Huh?
Oh, is it doing a flashback? Is that what's happening there? No, wait.
He too has been busy, and he too.
Oh, is this a different link?
He has been very good, a product of Kent State University. You see the games he's appeared in. He's been his good luck.
Yeah, this is the wrong game. Thank God it's the wrong game.
That's
Jesus,
Detroit, Minnesota.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
that's
what the
sign
hell?
to just not do this game.
Hold
Is
on.
what that's.
I'm gonna see if. All right, hold on. I'm gonna tell you what the link.
Give us a quick
This
recap
one
how it got to this
is-
point. We spun the wheel, and we got, I think it was generally excellent games, and then we spun the wheel again, and we got the Indians' 12-run comeback, and then we played the wrong game. So, okay, here we are. Mariners Indians 2001, mind-blowing comeback. It's a 3.5-hour piece, but if we start it in the 7th, we should be good.
Yeah, let's see.
Houston in the Randy Johnson trade 3 years ago.
Average against was concerned.
Although Jeff Nelson did that for the Yankees last year and not for the Mariners.
Nelson was 1, Sasaki was 2.
12.
Hey, Rays.
Generally lengthy games.
This hat is scratch and sniff. Believe it or not, you scratch it, smells like a gingerbread man.
Wow.
I got another hat that I'll be throwing on here in just a moment.
They're not helping Jake here with a basic lack of a score bug.
That could come too poor conscience. In the next at bat, the bottom of the
so this
6th, he pulled off a breaking ball and struck out. Well, what does he do? He
is-
makes an adjustment. He stays within himself. He drives the ball to the opposite field. And because of his tremendous power, not just a single the other way, another home run.
And that one got Russell Brandon, who homered his last time. 14-6 is the score now. Seattle, and Branyan will go to first base.
We're too far.
From the blimp. And Gibson really hustling up the line, but thrown out nonetheless. And Gibson really hustling up the line, but thrown out nonetheless. And there is one away.
Just a real tough way for Mike Bassett to start his major league career, coming in with nobody out, bases loaded,
we're very close.
Top of the third inning. Tougher even with the fact he had to throw out of the stretch that whole inning. He just never got comfortable, missing his spots, not able to use his changeup, which he's able to use now. He's really settled in since then. He gave up a in the fifth, which is going to happen when you're playing against a team like Seattle. But
Mark McLemore.
We're an hour and 45 into this thing, and it's a 3 hour 27.
Driving one into the alley.
Perfect. We have like an hour and a half or something.
Russell Branyan going para la calle. His 15th.
All right, so that we want to start off with this Russell Branyan. This is the start of the inning we want.
Okay.
Who strikes out an awful lot, but he's one of those guys that got.
What's the fucking score right now?
That homer made it 14-3.
Home run potential, but along with that could possibly
this is bottom seventh, nobody out.
A couple of thousand strikeouts. Knows that Aaron Seeley's got the big lead. Knows Aaron Seeley wants to throw everything in the strike zone. Got a good pitch to hit, and as he can, hit it a long ways.
Well, it is 14-3. Marty Cordova, 2 for 2, including an infield single. And the count now is 0-2 to Cordova. Russell Branyan came into the game in the fifth inning in left field, replacing Ellis Burks, that moved to third base. He has a home run, and that was no cheap. I mean, that was a line drive. That was not one of those big soaring home runs. The liner, I was astounded it had enough on it.
They were down 14-2 entering the start of this inning.
Strikes for out number one.
Well, Cleveland could have
14-2 going into the seventh.
Yeah, bottom of the Cleveland side of the seventh. Russell Branyan hit a solo home run that we just saw, so that's 14-3.
They've given up some power hitters in the past, and it's cost them. Sean Casey, Brian Giles, Jeremy Burnitz, Richie Sexton, who hit a grand slam homer today against Atlanta.
Here is Will Cordero taking a strike. This is his first at bat. Seattle.
Jake, is it possible to lower the game audio on your side or no?
On to the Cordero. There is John Halama, the trio.
John Halama. Oh my God.
Wow, it's already.
I think if he lowers it anymore, it's gonna be muted.
Yeah,
but it's still loud. I agree, it's loud.
Other players today.
Freddie Garcia.
Freddie Garcia, who came in that trade, along with Carlos Guillen. Also, when Ken Griffey Jr. was traded, they got some talent for him. Plus, they had the salary mobility.
John Halama was a Red Sox legend in like 2005.
And he has just fouled on the left field line. Pat Gillick had become the GM at the time Griffey was traded. And then they did the same thing this past offseason when they lost Alec Rodriguez to free agency. Pat Gillick went out and brought in a lot more talent. So now they don't have those big superstars that they used to have. I mean, this was one of the most, I'm talking about Seattle, one of the most interesting teams in terms of superstar talent. I mean, maybe the best right-handed hitter, Edgar Martinez, maybe the best player in the game, Ken Griffey Jr., the great young shortstop, Alex Rodriguez, the great left-hander, Randy Johnson. I mean, they had great talent all over the field.
Who was that?
They
who that just hit that?
Now, without all of those superstars, now the best team they've ever had. After Alex Rodriguez left, they went on, signed Brett Boone.
Sorry, I was looking something.
No, he was already gone by 0-1.
Former Yankee relief pitcher Jeff Nelson.
Is this Einar Diaz coming up now?
Key man in this lineup and on this club.
Well, before last year, Gillick signed Aaron Seeley as a free agent. Look at Jeff Nelson, figuring he's got the night off with this big lead Seattle has to this point. Aaron Seeley, one of 5 guys over the last 3 years that has won at least 17 games. We've all heard of Pedro Martinez, the big unit.
I did watch this game live. I was in the basement of my friend Dan Kirk's house. There was some sort of summer hangout party thing going on. We were playing that Mario game that came out on N64 that fucking blew everybody's mind back in the day.
317. Greg Mario Kart. Do that again?
No, like the Mario World or whatever it was. Yeah, where you
Mario
could like
Party.
Up the middle.
It was the one where it was like the new Mario game, but it was in like 3D. It was like the first game that they had done where it was like multi-dimensional. 2000. It was like 2001.
14-3.
Yeah, I watched this game.
3 hours with his first hit.
It was fucking crazy.
Well, whenever the Goodyear.
What were you, a freshman in high school?
With its camera focused on an event,
it would have been freshman in high school.
View of the action overhead tonight is the blimp Spirit of Goodyear, based in Suffield, Ohio, very near Akron, which is the world headquarters of the Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company.
This is 2001, but what's the date?
Strike over the outside to Lofton.
August 5th, I believe.
In the game.
Okay, all right. So it was the summer going into 7th grade.
The win tonight will be 81-30. And 3 years ago, we had the Yankees have that.
I would move to Las Vegas like a week after watching this game.
Establishing an American League record by winning 114 games, although fans here in Cleveland will remember.
Hey, by the way, shout out this batter. Put him in the Hall of Fame.
Not as good as the 1954 Cleveland Indians.
K-Lo, baby.
Who has been the record holder. They won 111 and lost 43, and the schedule was 8 games shorter. The Yankees won 114 and lost 48. And can Aaron Seeley's Seattle Mariners approach that figure? And they appear intent upon doing it.
This was Kenny in decline.
Interesting
but
view and all of that because he's here with the Seattle Ball Club and he was there with the Yankees 3 years
ago. He still had a lot left in the tank after this.
He did. Yeah, he had 7 more seasons.
You've got the lead after 6 innings.
Yeah, I just meant it was post All-Star Kenny Lofton.
They have outscored their opponents from the 6th inning on by 110 runs. And it's not so much that Seattle.
Look at this guy yawning. He's like, this is in the bag, dude.
Diaz was running as Lofton takes ball forward. So 2 on, 2 out, and Omar Vizquel is coming up. I mean, some of the other things are very similar. As we you bring up the bullpen.
Dude, Roberto Alomar, Juan Gonzalez, and Jim Tomei were fucking mashing the shit out of the baseball this season. 3-4-5 for this lineup. Just fucking nuts.
He's at 46 innings.
Robbie, at the time of this game, Robbie Alomar was hitting 354, 425, 556. That's a 982 OPS. That's out of a Gold Glove caliber second baseman. Juan Gonzalez, Jared's boy, was hitting 345, 396, 644. That's a 1040 OPS. And Tomei was hitting 303, 431, 664.
Last year,
54 points higher than even Juan Gonzalez on OPS. Just a fucking murderer.
Although Jeff Nelson did that for the Yankees last year and not for the Mariners.
Nelson was one. Sasaki was
Cleveland
2.
Ellis Burks.
Off the roads there in the middle was number 3.
What's going on with the camera?
2 on, 2 out.
No score bug.
Mariners get into their bullpen. Game's almost over when they've led after 6 innings, which means a long way to go yet. 63-3, and when they're tied after 6.
Yeah, was this like their first broadcast? Like,
think back to
why does the camera keep? Shouldn't it just be locked off? Like, why?
Had closing out ball games. Well, now he's got a closer for the 7th inning, one for the 8th inning, and another one for the 9th.
That's what Red Bull said. He said, hey, I know. If we're ahead late in the game with our bullpen, I take my chances.
That's a ball.
Another catch to Vizquel. Cabrera.
That's a tough call.
It's a dick ball.
Seeley might be
ready to get him back into the game here.
Big lead at all. He's thrown 115 pitches. And number 116, way out of the strike zone.
Ducks in the pond, Lou. Ducks in the pond, Lou.
Look at how casual Lou is right now.
Seeley just averaging 2 base on balls
this
per
right
9
here.
innings.
This is part of why the games took hours. And Lupinella, just a slow
in that uniform tonight for a long time.
Out to the mound. Like, the clock has already run out. for him to have to be out there and get
Look
back.
at how Finella handles things. Comes out, takes a look into the eyes. You want to get the last guy, or you need help?
So John Halama, the left-hander, will come in for the bullpen.
We got to get Lou on the show.
John Halama.
John Halama.
Pitch down in relief of Aaron Seeley.
In this had to have been,
Leading the Cleveland Indians.
I would say
Halama, although he had a winning
2006.
record at one point.
I was a junior in high school,
The Mariners sent
and
back minor leagues to,
we
sort
all
things
had
out.
camcorders,
And
and we did a scavenger hunt. And one of the things you had to do was go into a Dunkin' Donuts and scream John Halama.
Pitching position.
You had to get that on film.
The Dodgers back in the 70s and the early 80s. When
That's a John Halama fact.
Is that Ed Sprague playing first
They got a
base for the
tremendous
Mariners?
rotation going in
Buddy.
AAA.
Buddy, would you believe that it is? And you want to know why? And you want to know why?
Bases are loaded with Dion.
They already removed Olerud from the game.
I was going to say he got yanked.
Vizquel who
Yeah.
walked
I'm
at first.
texting him right now. Watching the
came
game,
in.
you guys got your
In the
ass
sixth
beat
inning,
by
Roberto Alomar. Score 14-2 at the time. So
Best part is Ed only got to play for the shitty part of it, presumably.
Yeah.
3 men on. Ball went straight. Halama, similar kind of a
John
pitcher to Mike
Halama.
Bassick, the left-hander.
Joel or Joel. Yes, it is 2001.
Not a real hard
Yes.
throw. Seeley, 6 2/3 innings.
But Halama always a winner.
Shamalama.
Player that a lot of teams tried to pick up before the deadline.
Oh,
Shallow
There we
left.
go.
Get out!
down.
Get out!
It will.
got a
It
hero.
will.
Dion scores, and so too does Lofton. This
There we go.
second, a 2-run single for Cabrera.
Little Holbert Cabrera action there.
Would love
Runs
would
charged.
love a score bug in this situation.
Aaron Seeley.
It's now 14-5.
Okay.
That was a two-run single by Cabrera, scoring Einar Diaz and Kenny Lofton.
Extend those long arms, go out and get it.
about to get splashed?
Have some fun.
Get it out of the infield. All I want to do is come in, pick it up on the hop. 5 runs scored tonight by Cleveland Indians.
Pinch hitter for Juan Gonzalez in the 6th inning. He takes a strike.
You'll never guess who the winning pitcher in this game is.
For Kenny Lofton in the first place.
You won't want to guess.
Clemency over the years has developed into a very dependable power
Could
hitter.
you imagine if live betting existed at this point in time?
1991,
Oh my God.
Lofton
Yeah.
and Dave Rohde were.
What do you think those odds were?
Willie Bland, which
Going
Probably
into
off
seventh,
the board.
Down 14-2.
looked like one of the most
Yeah.
lopsided trades
Plus 1,800.
in a long, long time. Lofton evolved into one of the great leadoff men in the game.
Is Bob Wickman still with us? I feel like he's not.
Back out of play.
You know what? I don't know. Hold on one second. He is still with us. Yeah, Bob is still thriving.
Thank God.
Traded over from the Cincinnati Reds for Jim Brower.
I actually don't know if he's thriving. He just doesn't have a died
Come off the bench.
line
Got some
on
On his
Baseball Reference.
Wikipedia?
So yeah.
Okay.
It's really
Good to know.
Einar Diaz, his pitching staff. He's been handed the job as their everyday catcher when he's healthy.
Everyday Eddie
He's
Taubensee.
got some injury problems this year as well. It's a foul. He's become a very
He's every day. You got a problem. Now.
dangerous
Right.
power hitter with the Reds. And he's just not been able to.
Love
I
that.
don't know, there's
Love
something
that.
about
See,
Look at those two.
Hey, no, but
Wanted
seriously,
Taubensee.
this right here, that kind of shit right there, this is what is missing in today's game. Because both of those dudes would be balls deep in an iPad right now. And imagine a guy like Roberto Alomar helping or just talking through a swing with Kenny Lofton.
Shallow center, Mike Cameron.
Like, that's the kind of
is,
invaluable back and forth.
Good
Three
point.
runs for
That
Cleveland. We
these
go to the 8th
old
inning.
heads talk about
The
that they
Mariners
that they don't
leading
see.
14-5. Sunday night baseball from Cleveland. The Mariners 14, Cleveland 5. Let's go to Alvaro Martin.
Well, John, a few weeks ago, Robbie Alomar had noticed something in Kenny Lofton's approach to the plate. He was keeping his hands down. So he actually took him to a video room and said, keep your hands up. That's when you've had success in the past. When you bring them down, you have to bring them up back and then forward. It's too much of a waste. You're not catching up to pitches. He had a good run in July after that, but he keeps forgetting. And as you just saw, the reminders are constant.
That's actually pretty good producing for
great second
25 years ago.
And hitting instructor.
They'll turn that around.
For one man, anyway.
Well, you can look at the numbers for Lofton tonight. The 2 times that he put the ball in the air on pop-ups, that's not his strength. You have to stay on top of the baseball. Keep the baseball out of the air.
Plural against Wickman.
Now Martin, the hitter, against Mike Bassett. 2-1 the count. Martin double
Mike
in the
Bassett
started the 4-run rally. And as far as Cleveland's concerned,
Famous four.
It was a ball that probably should have been caught by Kenny Lofton, but he misjudged.
He allowed Bonds his homer, right?
Oh yeah.
Played the single into a double.
You are correct, sir.
And then 4 runs scored in that inning. Martin also singled in the 3rd, knocking Burba out of the game.
Dave Burba. I fucking hated watching that guy pitch.
Wow. I'm sure to let him know
He's
that
giving
in spring
Cleveland some
training.
value.
Yeah.
Tomorrow or the next day, just by the innings he's given the bullpen.
I've got nothing against the guy, but you want to pull up what Dave Burba was throwing for Cleveland and tell me I'm wrong?
2 pitches now on the night.
That was a tough watch.
War Games Lofton.
I'm out. I'm out. I already looked today.
The Seattle Club, the great run they're having versus the Yankees 3 years ago. Jeff
68-7
was with that team, and we asked him about it.
You guys are both very
There's
close.
not one guy that I think is a superstar.
It is 68-4.
Oh fuck!
That's crazy.
With Seattle,
Almost nailed that shit.
Tends to play everyone more, so there's not the so-called bench players.
Just so people in the chat don't think I'm erroneously slandering Dave Burba. The last time I saw Dave Burba, he was throwing up a 6.21 in 2001, which is this.
A different hero every night, and it's the same with New York as it is in Seattle here.
You guys can hear me. Quit knock that off.
I think there are.
I think you're muted.
Considerable
You talking?
similarities in addition to that bullpen between the 2 ball clubs. We just saw Cameron get his 3rd hit of the game.
Unmute your mic, dude.
Also with 3 RBIs. Carlos Guillen will come up now with 1 out and 1 on because
Dallas is going to get
that was the year of McGuire,
cold sweats. Carlos Guillen at the plate.
Oh no!
Rick Vaughn 50. It was a big home run year. The Yankees had this incredible record, and nobody had more than 28 home runs.
Classic.
They didn't have
Hits one high. Hits it deep. It is out of here.
Score a ton of runs and beat everybody.
Just real good balance from top.
No
to
pie
bottom.
talk.
Pinella's lineup with
Yeah,
that
Dallas
top.
is low.
He also has
He's a little
winning
low.
players that he can pull off of his bench from time to time.
How am I low? I haven't touched it.
Guillen takes a changeup down and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. The Seattle Club. I mean, Brett Boone has had a very big year for RBIs. He is leading the league in RBIs. Ichiro has been a great addition.
Booney bat flip.
But they don't have anybody with Jim Thome type home run numbers.
It's like I'm in another room. I don't know what they're
Juan Gonzalez or Andy Ramirez.
Did you guys see the report that Cody Bellinger wants $400 million?
Are you for real?
Yeah, Barry Bloom.
$400 million.
I think that's
Cody
the least
Bellinger?
believable. That's the least believable report I've ever heard.
Leading the league in runs, as are the Mariners.
He's not Boris, is he? No.
The Mariners are 8th. First in steals, the Mariners
Is he?
second. I think the Yankees this year are the 1 team ahead of him. And in on-base percentage, the Yankees are number 1. The Mariners
Yeah, he is.
And very, very similar in all of those categories.
Well, you don't bring power to the ballpark with you every single night. Although in 1998, it seemed like McGuire was hitting a home run every night at the ballpark. But you do bring that speed, and they have speed from top to bottom. Lou Piniella, guys that can't run as well as others.
I hope we get Boris on the show soon
He'll
because I think he would get a kick out of
guys that can
me
run,
being like, everyone thinks that I'm just relaying messages for you. I was like, we haven't spoken since 2020. Like, legitimately.
Something else. I'm not sure if you guys saw. You see the report out of
coming into the game tonight.
Texas
You have to go back
Rangersville.
a long way.
Simeon was traded because
or into World War II
there was
to find teams with better records.
clubhouse
And of course,
stuff
the Yankees
between
had
him and Seager.
Yeah.
One game.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm gonna look it up now.
1998.
Yeah, he said something like,
Yankees
you know,
were
you're talking a lot for a guy who only plays 30 games a year or something like that.
89. On the other hand, don't bet against the Mariners doing that the way they're going right now. When they come in here to Cleveland, this is a tough visit for any team. They're about to make it 3 in a row.
Why did I speak to Boris in 2020?
Mariners
He came on the show and I offered him the position of being my agent before I had an agent. And he turned it down, which was a foolish decision. It would have been very lucrative endeavor for him.
And they've been great at home.
Would have put his kids through college.
The Mariners also, playing against the best teams in the league, have been extraordinary. It really hasn't mattered who they've been playing. I mean, against the teams that have winning records right now in the American League or National League for that matter, interleague play, they are 42-16 against those teams.
It's been just the opposite for the Cleveland Indians. Under 500 now against teams with 500 or better records.
Runner goes, and Branyan throws out Bell to
Russell
Indian.
Branyan. Russell Branyan, was he ever a Brewer?
Who has homered tonight? The league's leading home run hitter will get another shot at it. We'll be back.
Was Russell Branyan a Brewer?
MLB at Home is presented by Scott's. Who knows that some
he was a Brewer.
Scott's
in the middle of his career. He went from Cleveland to Cincinnati to
We're in
Milwaukee.
Cleveland. There's the Terminal Tower lit up at night.
04-05, and then once again in 08.
Sunday Night Baseball presented by Nextel. The Mariners leading 14-5.
14-5. Little do they know what's coming.
There's the Terrace Restaurant, and look from inside.
Love Marcus Simeon.
Beautiful restaurant here at Jacobs Field.
Presented by Nextel.
I mean, that's good stuff.
From the outside.
Talking a lot for a guy who plays 30.
Well,
against John Halama. Tommy,
look, man, I know what kind of dude Simeon is. And I know what kind of culture he came into in Oakland. I know what kind of culture he helped carry on and create. And
Tommy has a 15-year-old nephew
just
named Brandon. Who was partially paralyzed in a diving accident this summer. The Indians went to
my time with the Vancouver Canadians, short-lived, but incredible. I had put it like this, the Vancouver Canadians, when I was there, we had there was a hot tub down the right field line in like the party deck area. Oh!
Deep into left field. And that one is gone.
Toby! He's not bad anymore.
So crazy, folks. So crazy. It's a home run.
Well, hit the fucking horn, Jerry.
Out is because I become too poor conscious.
I mean, at this point in Jim Thome's career, this is as good as Jim Thome got, basically. This is him at his peak. He would finish this year with 49 homers and 124 RBI. As I said, the 1040 OPS. The next year would actually... Sorry, go ahead, Jared.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say the next year would actually be Thome's best season of his career. He'd hit 52 and lead the AL with a 1.122 OPS and 197 OPS plus.
Thome had the 2 home runs.
And just like that, it's a 14-5 game.
Maybe Brandon's looking in tonight.
We get Thome on
Jim delivered again for Brandon tonight. But Thome said the thrill for him of the year
14-6 now. That was 14-6.
14-6?
Yeah, it was 14-5 entering, and that was solo shot.
Not a better human being in our game of baseball than Jim Thome.
Sure?
Over the holidays.
Yeah, don't get attached to that. Don't get attached to that score though, because it's about to change, baby.
I think it's 14-5 right now.
Gifts during the holidays.
Now it's 14.
Uh-oh.
Marty.
He's not bad anymore.
Hit the fucking horn, Jerry.
So I'm confused because Baseball Reference says Tomey hits the home run to make it 14-5. Then Russell Brandon got hit by a pitch, and then Marty Cordova hits a home run to make it 14-6. But there's a guy on.
No. So you're looking at the wrong line. So the line that corresponds where it says 14-5 on Jim Tomey's line, that's the score at the time he's at the plate. His homer then makes it 14-6.
So now it's 14-8.
Correct. Yep.
Got it.
John Halama is Norm Charlton.
Norm Charlton.
Dude, these names are outstanding.
I think the plan was for Halama and then just go the rest of the way and give the rest of the bullpenners a night off. But Cleveland.
I'm not looking for spoil reasons. I'm looking to be able to follow what the fuck's happening so we know the game situation.
Look at all of the teams that won today in baseball.
Especially if the theme is 12-run comeback, I want to know like how close are we to tying this thing? I don't know. No score bug.
A healthy Chuck Finley.
It's 14-8.
Will Cordero up the middle, but there is Guillen cutting across, and he makes a very nice pickup on a real bad hop. And he throws out Cordero. So there is.
It's almost time to dial up Norm.
Meanwhile, out in LA on ESPN2, it's the Cubs and Dodgers for an update. Here's Brent Musburger.
So it's the bottom of the 8th. The Dodgers lead the Cubs 2-1, and Gary Sheffield on against Farnsworth. He goes over to first base. Already Farnsworth has been registered at 99 miles an hour in a gun. Sosa will bat in the 9th. Let's go back now to John Miller.
We've got some excitement out there in Dodger Stadium. A tight ball game, 2-1 LA. The Dodgers' Matt Burgess got out of a bases loaded jam in the top of the 8th inning of that game. Getting Matt Stairs to pop out. Didn't stay within a run. He got somebody coming up there in the ball game.
Spriggy just said, "Oh man, I've got a great story about that game."
Oh, that's awesome.
Halama, 0-1 the count. Marcelo Colon on the left side. Now he pitched.
I would have to call it because he absolutely
his best game of the year Friday night.
But
lost. 2-1. There's Chuck Finley.
There's 100-mile-an-hour Bartolo Colon.
They're expecting back on Thursday in their series against Minnesota. Slowly toward third. Ball was deep.
Oh God!
Brilliant effort.
Did David?
Made, but it proved futile as Diaz easily beat it out.
Diaz
is one of the better running catchers in baseball, and had he not been, this would have been a web gem on Baseball Tonight by David Bell. Look at the effort.
I think that whoever is at first base for Cleveland, the first base coach right now for Cleveland, has to be the oldest looking first base coach I've ever seen.
Out here in this inning. My pitcher's struggling.
No, that was third, I think. I think Skinner was at third.
Numbers that go up for the Seattle Mariners.
Or maybe I have it the exact opposite. But whoever they just showed for a second, they probably won't show him again for the rest of the game, so it's stupid to bring it up. But.
Here's Kenny Lofton. Over the middle.
Oh, just working it. Just working it.
Coaching efforts of Roberto Alomar paying an immediate dividend for Kenny Lofton, his second hit of the game.
Well, that's exactly what Roberto Alomar is talking about. Keep the ball out of the air. Hit it on the line or hit it on the ground. He elevated his hands a little bit. He got a little bit more of the baseball solid.
Here comes Norm.
And that brought Norman out of the dugout.
Norman.
Norm Charlton coming in. We'll be back.
And Omar Vizquel. Bro,
There is Norm Charlton.
I remember going out to dinner one night.
And one man
went
out.
to sushi, and
it's me. At one point,
it was actually just me and actually it was me, Brian Wilson, and who was it? And another guy. And I see this dude walk in, and I mean, pants looked like they were painted on, and these are denim pants, painted on. They got like rips in them. It's one of the worst looks going. And a big oversized collared shirt, loud color design, and a pair of black and orange Nike shots. And I look at Wilson. I go,
There is
bro,
Nico Vizquel.
what the fuck is that?
Young son of
What
Omar
is
Vizquel, who is
what is
the
that?
boy tonight for
And he goes,
Cleveland.
that's a Hall of Fame shortstop. And I go, what are you talking about? He goes, that's Omar Vizquel.
This at bat than the other.
And I was like, excuse me? That is not, oh my God. That is Omar Vizquel. It was the worst. Like, there's no way I would have a big leaguer walking out of the house looking like that. But it indeed was Omar
Johnson was
Vizquel.
released by Tampa Bay. It tells you what was going on with his career.
Along the right field line.
That's down.
Quickly.
That's down. Oh, that's trouble.
Are we about to get splashed?
Have some fun.
Here in the they're starting to get excited. It is 14-9. The Mariners.
And a ground ball back up the middle, and there it is.
And Nico quickly out to grab that bat that had an RBI.
We can't make the broadcast any quieter. At least we don't know how. If we
Perfectly placed.
Can. I
Down the
don't know.
right
We're gonna have to
field
tinker
line.
with it.
And
It's the
Vizquel
first
put a
one
terrific job watching
on
what
Riverside.
happens to the ball. When he sees the right fielder have trouble with it, he
Yeah,
continues
this
to go into
is the
second
first
base.
rewatch post playback,
The
so we're gonna have to
veteran
tinker.
bat waits on, hold on, wait till the run scores. Now go out and grab the piece of wood.
Now, things would be a little more promising for Cleveland if Roberto Alomar and Juan Gonzalez and Ellis Burks were still in the lineup.
Dude, that's the other. Juan Gone is out of the lineup. They pulled their dudes, and still, that's amazing.
If they get Jim Tomey up in this inning, he could be the tying run of the game. I mean, he's not due up for a while. But if he gets up, and I'm just, thinking
John
ahead.
Miller, dude, that's actually really funny. The John Miller's like, if they can get Jim Tomey up, he'd be the tying run, and Jim Tomey led off this inning. He's still like 5 batters away. But he kind of sees what's coming in a way.
Oh, yeah.
It's decent out of the
Well, he's in the hole, so it's not like
That's
a
true.
far-fetched idea. It's not like he's hitting 8.
No, that's true. That's true.
Not having command.
1-1 to Cabrera. He is 1 for 2 since he came into the game. Slider in the dirt, breaking from third for the plate. Lofton, and he is out.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's review that.
Only a good play if he made it.
I mean, very rarely.
Yeah, Kenny's like, I don't know.
Kenny Lofton.
I mean, did he get the hand around?
He hesitated. Stay right there. Charlton doing what he can do. Lampkin with a nice job getting there. Lofton trying.
Oh, no, he got him.
Got him on the thigh.
And just a bad baseball play on the part of a guy that normally does not make mistakes like that.
Kenny Lofton, the veteran, and having a bad year, maybe trying a little bit too hard as the split-fingered pitch from Charlton gets the strikeout of Cabrera.
Hey, Jared, no free ads, but did you see that Chipotle is rolling out a high-protein cup of chicken? It's just a cup of their chicken.
That's it?
For $3.82 or thereabouts, you get 32 grams of protein.
Wow. So that's great and all, but like, I need the carbs and the calories. So now I just got to be hammering the burritos. White rice, chicken, tortilla.
I mean, the line is ugly.
Yeah.
6 innings, 7 runs allowed by Baxter as we check out Rodriguez's numbers. But, I mean,
All right, so we head on to the top of the ninth.
Good shape for tomorrow's game.
Gives him an opportunity to win.
Rich Rodriguez, not to be confused with the former Michigan and West Virginia coach, in the pitch.
To pitch in. Bases loaded. Mike Cameron at home plate. Maybe got a little bit rattled his first time out. Understandable. Settled down at that point. Only a couple of runs. Ed Sprague
Sounds
with
like
a
the
double.
perfect meal to polish off with a few Milky Ways afterwards. That's what I did tonight. I had some Milky Ways after dinner. It was nice.
With 7 runs in the 7th and 8th inning, they're there.
Tom Lampkin has doubled home a
Is
run.
YouTube the only platform for commenting? I believe so.
1-for-3 officially takes a strike from Rodriguez.
I don't know where else we could pull
14-9.
Comments from
maybe TikTok, but like we're not big on TikTok because we're adults.
Making that ill-advised dash for the plate. Vizquel throws out Lampkin, and there is one away. I mean, they were, a hit or two away from maybe having Piniella get up
Cannot hear you at all. Now. You're muted. You actually are muted.
You
You are
No,
fucking muted.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you that time for real. I'm not trying to be funny.
How about now?
All by
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
In a game where they were down by
So I
12
could watch
runs.
Omar Vizquel
With
field
him
baseballs
standing there at third
for
base
an
and a
hour
runner
a
at
time.
second base,
Like,
a
I was
base
smooth
hit.
as hell.
It's a 3-run lead. All of a sudden,
I love
the same
Charlie Manuel.
situation would have come into play,
How
and one of
close
those
are we
guys
to 2
would have been
bills?
on
10
that.
pounds out, but like I'm stuck.
Rhodes probably would have been getting up in anticipation of perhaps facing Jim
stuck.
Thome in the inning.
I need
So
more
Saki might come in
calories.
for the ninth inning.
I'm gonna go to the vitamin shop tomorrow.
Even if you still
I'm
went
gonna have
on
to get like a mass gainer shake that has just like a fuck ton of carbs
maybe
and
that would have helped out for tomorrow.
calories.
And another guy that wasn't in there in the spot where Cabrera struck out to end the inning. That was originally manned by Robbie Alomar.
Through 3 watches,
Gibson.
where do you rank this
Grounded out now,
among the
Mark
outcome?
McLemore. 2 for 4 with a walk. He's been on base 3 times tonight. Scored
It's
2
intriguing.
runs. Playing second base in place of Brett Boone this evening.
I don't know.
I mean, this is going to be my
Well, McLemore said he probably played
this is going to be my
less
top rank
second
for
base
sure of the
than
3
any of
games
other
we've watched.
positions that he's played because he's been playing every day. He said also it was not that big of a problem for him because he came up as a second baseman.
I'm done talking.
Originally,
Guy fucking mutes himself and gets mad that we can't hear him.
Not being up, he thought he was going to be the
Look,
everyday.
no,
second.
they haven't been able to hear me the whole fucking night.
Thought that job was his. It was not, but McLemore just keeps going.
That's a strike. Oh, come on.
Boone on the count. I asked McLemore about the fact that the Mariners don't seem to get the kind of respect.
Booney with the
despite
frosted
their record.
tips. Love it.
When people keep talking about
That was big in
the
2001 for
Mariners,
sure.
it won't be a good season
Huge.
unless they win the World Series.
I've seen your picture.
The Yankees
Yeah,
Frosted
I,
tips.
I had frosted tips in 01 too for sure.
I mean, look at that.
We're talking about the Yankees.
The footwork,
1998, but
the
not
fluidity.
the run. In 98, they'd already won a World Series. We need to do that, and then we'll get that kind of respect.
Jim Thome,
Jim
quality
Thome
American,
coming up second. He's
ready
hit
to
2
take his
home runs
swings.
already tonight. Sunday night baseball, Mariners
Yeah, he's
14,
country
Cleveland
strong.
9 to the last of the
He's
ninth
got
inning.
the
Coming up on Wednesday night
he
baseball,
still has the record for the
Tommy
longest
Indians
home
up
run
against Minnesota
at the
Twins.
Jake ever.
And Donovan Kavitz at the Metrodome.
And he's like 511 feet.
Over on ESPN2 at the same time, Nomar
507.
and the Red Sox up against Jason Giambi and the Athletics. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. on
511 is fucking crazy.
There's ball 1 to Eddie Taubensee. Jim Thome on deck. Russell Brandon due up third. Cleveland has hit 4 homers in the game. 3 in the last 2.
How crazy was that, CR Dean? Do you guys see that video, the viral video of the fight at Chipotle in my town?
And now Thome
I saw you posted it.
in
I
the
didn't even
4th
watch
to
the whole
right
thing.
center. And in
Yeah,
the
it's just a throwaway fight at Chipotle, but it was in West Hartford.
The amount of
in the 4th against Darren
the
Seeley.
amount of restaurant scrapping that's been going down
18 feet.
is
It was 35th of the year.
incredible.
Then
It
in the
makes
8th
me
inning
wonder,
against
like pre-internet, was this shit
The
happening
opposite
too?
way, number
Was this stuff that
36.
was going down too?
That's a good question.
He was the American League's Player of the Month for July.
Oh, Tome's up again. Let's fucking do
There's a
this.
slider down and away. Well, they don't
Are
have
they
the
just passing
closer
out
up.
beat downs in
But Jeff Nelson,
Denny's?
one of their
Denny's.
trio of dominant relievers, has
What's
started
up?
to warm up
What
on a
the
night where they
fuck
had a
is up,
12-run
Denny's?
lead. Muscles one on the right. And Knuckler will throw back to first.
Oh!
Following up, Eddie Taubensee.
You can't do that, Eddie.
Stretch out.
Showed a pretty good arm on
Eddie
that.
Taubensee can't be
Just
getting doubled
don't
up.
take anything for granted. It's only getting jammed on a good fastball. Inner half of the plate.
There's
the
no
target's
way to
there,
turn
the
this
pitch
down a
was
little
in
bit.
the location. Gibson kind of jockeyed a little bit in the outfield like he wasn't going to be able to get there. As soon as he did, immediately came up with a strong throw.
Oh, he's out.
I think he's
Yeah,
He's
he
out
is
by a
out.
mile.
If you got
This
it.
whole game is fraudulent.
One out,
I mean,
Russell Brandon.
Like those two plays. Well, I mean, Kenny Lofton play, he was out. But like that play right there.
That update from LA.
I
Told
mean,
us
this
that
game
Sosa was
looks a
back
lot
in the
different,
ninth inning.
Jay.
For sure, man. For sure.
I'm not going to spoil it.
Something happened.
I mean, that's crazy, honestly. That
Don't
honestly, that's what I'm going to take away from this rewatch, and that's kind of fucking cool. That like there was a play where if replay had existed, this whole thing goes away.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sammy Sosa, though, you have to agree.
Goated Bear, we are watching the Cleveland comeback. August 5th, 2001, coming all the way back from down 12 runs to beat the Mariners. Not to spoil the ending, but that's why this is a good game.
The whole thing doesn't have, so Brandon strikes out, so Tommy flies out, and then
This is
gets
bottom-
doubled off at first, and then the next batter strike out, inning over.
Yeah, this is
Inning
bottom
over, game
ninth,
over.
DB. This is it. This would have been it. This is bottom 9.
And that would have been the second out.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
Followed
that
by a
would've been the first
strikeout.
out. This is the second out.
All the makings.
Tommy flew out, doubled off at first, followed by a strikeout, inning over, game over.
So, Sammy,
Yeah, Russell Branyan. Yeah, Russell was the actual first out.
against Jeff Shaw to tie that game.
Who was running? Robinson?
Another MVP.
Yeah, Taubensee was the guy who would have gotten picked off.
Got a lot of people thinking about it. Going into left field, going back. Martin looks up and off the scoreboard. Martin plays the carom into third base is Taubensee. Cordova with a double. Cordova has a 4-hit night. 2 singles, a homer, now a double.
We're watching fraud.
And here is Will Cordero.
We're watching.
That will bring Lou Piniella out of the dugout. He is going to the
Fuck
bullpen.
yeah.
He said, hey, this has gone far enough. He doesn't look any
Not
too
quite,
happy about
Lou.
it either.
Not
Jeff
quite.
Nelson called into a game that they once led by 12 runs. Will Cordero coming up. We'll be right back. Jacobs Field in Cleveland. The Seattle Mariners 14, the Cleveland Indians 9.
We're watching fraud.
We'll see
Did we
Ichiro.
get a number one
With the
answer
Chicago
on
White
the,
Sox with the Seattle
for the
Mariners
Christmas
from
movie? What was the
Safeco
number one
Field
Christmas
in
movie?
Seattle.
Oh, it was Elf. I'm sorry, it was Elf.
7 Central
Yeah,
and
yeah,
5
yeah.
Pacific.
21 points.
Yeah.
That's recency bias.
Tune in with us.
That
next
movie
Sunday.
came out 20 years ago.
Young discourse. Yeah, but
Jeff
I mean, a
Nelson.
Christmas story.
I mean, that's a
That
great
movie
scene.
came out
Safeco Field, I mean,
in
40 crowd is electric.
2003, if I were to guess.
And a lot of excitement in that ballpark. Here's Jeff. Now look at those numbers. Is that ridiculous?
November
46
7th,
innings.
2003.
We're not even showing his hits allowed, but his batting average against.
Yeah, they
he's
did.
only
They
allowed
said Jeff
18
Nelson,
hits
because
in
Nelson was the one
46 innings. I've
yawning.
never heard of
So they're
such.
like, Nelly's going to have the night off.
Numbers we could put up if there were just more room
No,
on
Nelly.
that board. Nelson's just too big. He takes up too much space.
So,
He's been outstanding this year.
right now the game is 14-9
Runners on base, leaving them there. He's inherited
with
31
one
runners.
out.
28 of them have not scored. He's been terrific in the first
One out
hitter
runner at
phase.
second.
49 times that he's come into a ball
Third.
game. 40 times the first guy.
These are full. These are
got
full
me.
games.
And
We skipped
the same
ahead
on the
because
second guy, the third guy, and the fourth guy, right?
we didn't have 4
He
hours
leaves
to
them on
do
base
the
because nobody
game,
ever
but
gets a hit against him. 46 innings, 18 hits allowed. I mean, that'd be like
Yeah.
if you put that into
he
9.
said Polar Express is his best. Is the best
I
Christmas
think,
movie?
I think he
or-
said he hated Polar Express.
yeah.
3.5 hits every
Hated?
9 innings pitched.
You know, Lou Piniella deserves some credit for that as
You see
well.
the-
for bringing
you
him
see the
in
John
to
Means
face
news?
right-handed hitter.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Hitter just
Sucks.
dominates.
That guy's
on the
cursed.
side of the plate. If it's a left-hander that would have been coming to home, Piniella would have had Arthur Rhodes up.
Here's Cordero. There's that slider down and away for ball 1. Now, they're singing his praises, and they're well earned, but Nelson did give up a run. In the game on Friday. Gave up a run. I mean, it scored on a ground out. It wasn't overly impressive, but one of the few he's given up. Fastball. That is up and away. Now, you might be asking, well, how come Charlie Manuel doesn't set up a left-handed hitter since he's so mean to the right-hand as well? Charlie emptied out his bench when the score was 14-2. To give some of his regulars a little bit of a breather, a blowout. 2-2. Called strike to the outside. 2-1 the count. The biggest deficit in Major League history that a team overcame to win a game was 12 runs. That was 1911. Detroit down by 12 to the White Sox. Came back
John Miller already dropping the nugs. I love it,
it's not
dude.
happened since that 9 years. 3-1. Einar Diaz, the catcher, is on deck. Actually, it happened twice. Cleveland blew a 12-run lead in 1925 to the Athletics. Lost the game 17-50.
1911 in 1925.
3-2 the count. It hasn't happened actually since.
Come on, Will, don't give up.
Although this weekend was the
When were score bugs normalized? I bet you the original broadcast had score bugs and just like the rebroadcast on YouTube maybe just doesn't have it. I don't know.
Slider.
Ooh, whoa. I feel like the Indians caught a lot of breaks in this game. A lot of breaks.
Tell you, man, you'll have to be proud of his ball club. Proud that Cordero took that pitch just out of the strike zone, but his team has battled back to get the tying run on the on-deck circle.
And Brian Price on the phone with the bullpen. So here's Einar Diaz, who had a single and a run scored in the 7th, an infield single and a run scored in the 8th. Way outside ball. So Diaz gets on. Kenny Lofton.
Just my opinion. Steroid guy.
And the Seattle bullpen.
Einar Diaz?
Yeah. What did he hit this year?
Kenny Lofton wants to get to home plate tonight.
Oh, Einar hit.
Scoring for the Seattle Mariners.
He hit 305, 362, 425.
Ended the scoring in the last inning.
Yeah. What's that OPS? High 800?
786.
Great for him this year is that he does walk a lot of people. 29 walks in 46 innings, including the one that he just issued. Cordero, and now Price out to the mound. We've got Sasaki. This is already a rule book save situation. Nelson did not inherit it. It has become a safe situation because of his walk to Cordero, and the safe situation is that the possible tying run is either at the plate or on deck. The possible tying run at the moment is on deck.
Einar Diaz most recently spent the 2025 season as the hitting coach for the Rookie League affiliate of the Atlanta Braves.
Sort of a small victory for Cleveland as they got him into the game, and remember they were down by 20.
I don't think Nelson or Sasaki even had their spikes placed up.
That's a strike. 2-1.
Are you talking to Ed Sprague?
At third base.
That's awesome.
Who's had 4 hits tonight at second, and Cordero at first. 2 down in the 9th inning. 14-9. Seattle ahead. And there's ball 2. Nelson is 1 pitch out of the strike zone away from bringing the possible time into the plate. And Luke Nelson, wait a minute.
Is this the same Jeff Nelson that ended up being a Yankee in 03?
Yes.
Didn't like a fan? Wasn't he the dude that the fan jumped into the bullpen and tried to fight him?
I believe so, yes.
Crazy night at Jacobs Field.
Where's that guy? Jake, book that guy. No, book the guy that jumped into the Yankees bullpen in was it 03 or 04? I want to say, yeah, it was the Don Zimmer game where Pedro threw Zimmer to the ground, and I'm pretty sure a Red Sox fan jumped into the Yankees bullpen and tried to fight Jeff Nelson. Where's that guy? I'd love to have a conversation. Uh-oh!
Are we about to get splashed?
Have some fun.
And now possible tying run. It is 14-11. A game the Mariners led as late as the 7th inning, 14-2, and now Sasaki will get the call.
All right, so now it's 14-11.
Correct.
A lot of people that started their night here at the ballpark left early when their team fell behind, wishing right now they were still in the ballpark because the fans that are here are on their feet and excited.
I love this sus on this call.
In for the bullpen. He thought it might be a night off. Lofton coming up. We'll be right back.
More like fraud country.
There is Kazu Sasaki, Daimajin, which means giant man or giant hero of a man that saves the people.
Wow.
300 career saves.
That is
quite the
a
nickname.
pretty fucking cool name.
Yeah, giant man that saves the people.
And he has been the Mariners' version of Mariano Rivera. And Kenny Lofton is coming up against Sasaki. It's been a tough night for Lofton. The 4-run second inning began with 1 out on this drive presented by Martin, which Lofton initially misjudged, then played into a double, and then this ill-advised dash from home to the plate in the 8th inning for the final out of that inning with the score 14-9. But he gets another chance to do something great.
What's your nickname? Giant man who saves the people.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I do love that so many Japanese nicknames are like, they just throw modesty to the side in a way. They're just like, it's like the greatest monster of all time.
Yeah.
Cleveland's hit 4 home runs tonight. They need 1 more. Lofton's hit 7. Sasaki has allowed 6.
Oh, what's that nickname mean? Oh, conquering emperor who destroys all worlds. It's like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh!
Go! Oh, hold him.
He's held.
Stops at third, and now Omar Vizquel will come up. And the possible
Less of a comeback and more of a we actually
including Lofton.
Get the fuck out of here.
A fast runner at first who is the possible tying run.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a
works.
pretty full house for a 12-run deficit.
Hell yeah.
Because since that conversation, Lofton has gotten 2 straight hits. He is the tying run on at first base. We know he has speed.
You know what that is, Jay?
It's an home plate.
It's a great piece of
What
hitting
is
right
that?
there.
Fuck yeah. Just go with the baseball.
Yeah, find a hole. Find a hole.
That was because of the conversation that Robbie had with him on the bench, remember?
Yeah.
Not trying to get out of his normal game. He's not a home run hitter. He hits it occasionally, but usually by accident.
Here we go,
Omar. Props to
Bases
him
loaded.
getting a hit off the Great Demon.
14-11. Bases loaded.
Can he do it?
Two people out. 2 outs. Here we go.
Still had the whole drum section in the stand. So this is like the Wild West of Twitter days. I want to say this was 2014. This is when like Vine was still a thing, and Twitter was in its infancy stages, and I was watching a Red Sox Indians game, and the dude that plays the drum, I believe his name is John, maybe something. He's banging the drum, and it was like a 13-inning game, and he fell asleep. He was basically like falling asleep while like drumming, and so I took a video of him like falling asleep banging the drums, and my buddy who was standing next to me, he just goes, "Piece of shit." And so like I tweeted the video anyway, and it went viral, and then the Indians Twitter account retweeted it, and everyone's
awesome.
like, "Yo, like they're calling him a piece of shit. Like why are you retweeting that?" Yeah, it's a different time. 2014 was a different time on social media.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Spriggy's talking about how, like this moment right now, where Lou's laughing. So Spriggy was saying, I'm looking into the dugout, trying to tell Lou and get Lou's attention. Hey, you want me on the line? you want me on the line? Like, we're trying to play no doubles here. And he's like, and Lou won't even fucking look at me. Lou's just laughing in the dugout. And he's like, earlier in the game, I hit a double, or what I thought was going to be a double, but Edgar, who had kinesiology tape from his ankle to the top of his head, hits second base and doesn't go anywhere. So he goes, I pull up at first base, my knee blows out. I have to stay in the game because the benches have been opened, or the benches have been emptied. And so
that's awesome.
He goes, I'm looking to play no doubles. One, because we need to prevent the fucking bases from clearing should they get something down the line. But two, I can't fucking move. I need to tackle something if it does come my way. He goes, but I'm trying to get Lou's attention, and Lou's just laughing. So that moment right there where we just saw Lou just laughing, like that's Scraggy going, hey, what do you got? What do we?
There go the runners. And he lunges at it, popping it foul out of play. Continuing the battle still further with Sasaki.
So good. Yeah, and he also remarked, he's like, yeah, because I remember this because each and every one of the relievers that came into the game was absolutely a reliever that was supposed to have the day off. They were not supposed to see the game at all.
That's so good. I love this random Ed Sprague background context.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Boom. Double down the line.
Stay fair.
Are we about to get splashed? Have some fun.
Unbelievable.
Not smiling anymore, is he?
No.
A young CC Sabathia on the top step.
That's cool.
You talk about turning moments during the course of the season. This could be one right here. Why were they not guarding the line defensively at first base? Why was Charles Gibson not playing deeper in right field?
That's so good.
But because of both of those things, we're right back where we started with the time.
Suts all over it.
Now, Sasaki, as Nico Vizquel watches his dad perform as the hero, there's the bluff of a bunt by Cabrera.
The big genie.
Cabrera is up in Roberto Alomar's spot in the order. Kenny Lofton has scored the tying run. And now Sasaki, whose team once led by 12, is trying to send this into extra innings. Vizquel bluffs down the line from third, trying to distract Sasaki.
And he almost got a buck ball there. Third base coach Joe Skinner was screaming at third base umpire Mike Everett.
Yeah, that's a pretty big hit for the Leviathan that swallows his prey whole to have given up.
2-0 the count. Eddie Farnsworth, who started the inning with a single, is on deck. It has been 76 years since any major league team came from a 12-run deficit to win a game. That happened at the expense of the Cleveland Indians.
You typically don't see the overlord of eternal damnation giving up triples like that.
So we have seen an historic game tonight. And not many people who are still living have ever seen anything like this. A team overcoming a 12-run deficit, and Cleveland has done it all in the last 3 innings of this game. They were down by 12 going into the
Zach went back and found the tweet. June 5th, 2014.
That's great.
Cleveland Guardians tweeted, @TribeDrummer, are you hanging in there? Retweet Jared Carrabis with a link to a Vine.
Did that all on his own.
Vine, wow.
Gave him the green light. You see something you like, take a swing at it.
I mean, Vine was like the original TikTok, right?
Yeah, but it was only 6 seconds.
with the first 2 runs of this inning.
Bad management skills running this Indians Twitter account. This guy says piece of shit. The Indians organization has no class.
Down to third, David Bell.
Damn.
And,
Hey, almost threw that one away.
Saved over there by Spray.
That's very
The
funny.
Cleveland Indians get 3 in the 7th, 4 in the 8th, and then, incredibly, 5 in the 9th inning.
The fact that they just left this tweet up and never took it down.
Omar Vizquel with a 3-run triple, and this game goes on. ESPN Sunday Night Baseball in our 12th year of covering Major League Baseball on Sunday.
We're going extras, folks.
We've seen a lot of things over the years. Never anything quite like what we've seen here.
We have a 66.7% extra innings rate here on Just the Nuts.
In concession to the Mariners' lopsided victory, now we're in extra innings. It is 14-14. Sometime
the Titan who guards the 9th inning with his flaming great sword.
Sports Center will come up. Stay tuned for that. All of the goings on.
Oh my God!
Much of it was pale in comparison to the unlikely comeback of the Cleveland Indians here
That's
tonight.
all we watch is bonus baseball.
Whose ballpark has become friendly for just about everybody
We
in
would
the
have
American
had
League
10
except
hours
for the
worth
home
of
team
shooting
lately.
between 2 games, it feels like.
Sports Center coming up next, followed by Baseball Tonight. Well, Cleveland started looking right at home here at the Jake, and now they go to the man who's been their closer most of the year, Bob Wickman. That's another thing. The Mariners now have already used 2 of their top
Big
relievers.
Wick.
And Charlie Manuel is just going to one of his late inning stoppers for the first time. Wickman misses outside to Stan Javier. Javier batting in this spot formerly occupied by Edgar Martinez. Javier came up as a pinch hitter in the 7th. Ed Sprague.
Dallas, what team
is on deck?
do you think I have the most jerseys of that are not Red Sox jerseys?
And that's high. Now, early, it was the Mariners. 4 runs in the 2nd, 8 runs in the 3rd. 2 more in the 5th.
There's multiple teams that I have at least 2
So
jerseys
they
of.
3 in the 7th, which excited the fans who are still here. And then 4 in the 8th, which excited the fans still further and made Rick Pineda a little bit
I would
nervous.
say A's, but I think Ricky's the only A's jersey you have.
Often being tagged out at home plate.
And then Pinella finally forced to use Jeff Nelson to try to get that 3rd out of the 9th. Nelson.
I don't have
couldn't do it.
any Brewers
Walked off,
jerseys.
Gave up a 2-run single.
No.
And then Sasaki, 35 saves, only 4 blown saves.
Wow.
But tonight he blew the save. He needed only 1 out to get the save and could not get it. Lofton single. And then Vizquel hit the bases loaded triple.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of all the jerseys I want.
Javier with a count of 2-2 now.
I think it is the A's. I think I have 3 A's jerseys.
Yeah.
To Lou Pinella.
What,
His Brett
Ricky?
Boone.
2 Rickies, and I think I have like a Miguel
Give him the
Tejada
night off
somewhere.
tonight. The first night off he's had in 2.5 months.
Do you have an A-Rod jersey?
I don't. I have
14 to
actually, you know
14
what?
for 19
I have
Seattle, 16 wins.
I have 3 Texas Rangers jerseys. I have two Josh Hamiltons and a Vlad Guerrero.
But Seattle is not one of them.
Yeah, I have a Vlad Guerrero. I have 2 Orioles jerseys, both Ripken.
Branyan was
I have
against the extra base hit, and the ball came right to him.
2 Pirates
Opposed
jerseys,
to what happened in the bottom of the
Clemente
ninth.
and a
Sprague was not on
Stargell.
the line. Skell's ball got past 10 down into the corner. Time enough for Kenny Lofton.
I don't have a
to
DB
score
jersey.
time
He's
first
got to
base.
sign me one.
You know, to begin with, there was an advantage for Seattle as
Can
far
you
as the
guess
bullpen was
guess the
concerned.
team that I have
But
the
that's
second
been
most
taken
or the most
away
jerseys
now.
of?
Wickman's still available. John Rocker's
I don't
available.
think I've ever seen you wear a jersey that wasn't like an
Baez
A's
is
jersey.
available.
I'll guess.
What does Lou Pinella have left? Just
Giants.
Arthur Rhodes and Paniagua.
Yeah.
One ball to no strikes.
No?
To Ed Sprague. Omar
Expos?
Vizquel, who has not been having
Pirates.
the kind of
yeah.
season with the bat that he had been
You sad sack of shit.
achieving for Cleveland in the past. But tonight he's come up big. 3 hits, including
Yeah, I've got
an RBI double in that
2
8th inning,
Clemente
and then the
jerseys.
3-run 2-out triple in the ninth. There is Arthur Rhodes up in the Seattle bullpen.
McCutcheon jersey. And
We've got Taubensee and Comey, 2 left-handed hitters with power to lead off
So,
the team in the last.
I'll just touch on the Baseball Tonight question real fast. I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty of the production thing because it was literally completely different in 2001, I'm sure, than it was when I worked there. Not even worth mentioning. But I will say the one funny thing that a game like this has to do, any extra inning game, particularly a West Coast game, is that you do have to sit there for those. Like, they had to sit there, and Kenny Mayne mentioned this on the stream at 1.2, where you have to stay until the game's over for the re-air that would air internationally. So we couldn't just put the show to bed. It got to a point where we could because they stopped caring about international re-airs, but you could not leave until the games were over because then Carl or Steve Berthium or whoever was hosting the show, Adnan, would have to, we'd have to do the highlight that would have to be built into the show, and then we would and then that master file would get shipped off to run wherever. But yeah, that's probably the biggest wrinkle a game like this would create, at least at that time. Yeah, this plenty of times I left Baseball Tonight and got home at 4.
Al Martin tonight.
3:30, 4:15. That's a young man's game, though.
So bitter because there was like
2 runs scored and a run
no
batted
food.
in.
I couldn't go to the calf because the calf was closed.
Dude, that was a real danger zone for me. Like, you would get off late, and given where we lived, like, there were so many nights where I just literally stopped at a gas station and got like legitimate garbage and ate it, and then just like went to bed. Or stopped at a diner when I lived in Middletown and just ate like food that would make me throw up if I ate it now right before I went to bed. Like, it's just young man's game stuff.
Have scored 2 runs
microwaved cheese
on
burrito.
5 hits.
Yeah. I never bought, like, I tried to stay away from meat or cheese products from the gas station, but like bags of chips and shit like that.
Al Martin with an infield hit.
Thank you.
Well, Cleveland did everything they possibly could on this play, but the speed of Al Martin, just too much to get the out.
Check it out, Al.
He came off the bag, fielded it cleanly. Whitman hustling over, but
yeah. So Jared,
it's the athleticism that Al Martin has always had. He's got speed. He's got power.
Are we recording Monday or no?
It's not enough consistent contact to be an everyday player. Look at him turn it on.
We can talk about it Monday, but.
Now Cameron, who's
I
had
think
3
we
hits
need to go multiple jersey
play at
bets
first. Made the call there for John Shulock.
Well, how do you envision this going? Like head-to-head games, or like who wins, or what?
I think we can do it multi-layered. You know, maybe it's just one jersey.
Even in the Hall of Fame. I mean, he's been elected, but he had given his speech.
If one of our teams gets there and wins,
now,
they have to win the game.
Used to be a very fine
in a head-to-head matchup.
He's stolen 8 bases.
I mean,
so
I'm
far
willing
this
to.
week.
I mean,
2 downs. This is spot to look for a chance to steal.
Yeah, but this is a rare closer that's difficult to run on.
I mean, it's just interesting that you're representing the heavily favorited team, and now you want to talk jersey bets.
Stop it! You've been flying
it on right away. He
flying that Saugus
one
Domingo
free
flag
swing, one
since the
good pitch
minute
to
we've
take
been
a look
talking
at.
about the WBC.
After that,
you
then
don't
he
get to
starts to manage a
backpedal
little
now,
bit.
pal.
I'm not
Possibly
backpedaling.
You wanted Cameron to have one
then
swing
man
at
up.
it. If you can do some major damage. All right, you
Man
didn't get
up.
it done.
Because from what I'm
Now
told,
take the beam into my hands, try to
we're gonna
create some
be
movement on
lucky
the
to even
infield.
hit the rotation you guys are featuring, which is just not.
I just said the opposite of that.
Yeah.
Now that play
I said
coming
we're a
in,
little light on starting
and
pitching, but
will tip his hand
you know
and
all that USA pitching that you keep talking about, we're gonna fry that ass.
Look forward to call a
We're
pitch
gonna
out.
work this out on a night where there's better audio.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna next week we're gonna have better. Actually, no, next week is next week Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Christmas is Thursday.
Yeah, so we'll be streaming. What do you guys want to do? A Joensky Noel game?
That would actually be great. Well, what game was that in the playoffs that he hit that nuke?
That was
ESPN Sunday Night Baseball.
24.
14. The Cleveland Indians.
Division
14.
series?
Last of the 10th. And there's the view of the Jake in downtown Cleveland from
the Jake.
The Goodyear blimp.
Yeah, ALCS Game 3.
Goodyear asks the question, have you checked your tires today?
Why is this thing not on? Is this not
So, Lou Piniella has used 2 of his prize relievers on a night where it seemed sure they would get the night off.
I love it.
Neither one of them had success. Nelson faced 2 hitters. They both got on base. They both scored. Sasaki came in to get 1 out.
The Rose, baby.
Couldn't do it until giving up a single and a triple, and the game was tied. Now Arthur Rhodes, the third jewel.
Cody Rhodes,
in
here he
that
comes.
bullpen, who's having a spectacular year. And Pinella's hoping, I'm sure he'll have a little bit more success than the other 2 guys did.
Arthur asked me before the game, he said, if I get in tonight, are you going to take care of me on national TV? Well, how can you do anything but take care of him with the terrific numbers and year that he's having?
And he is throwing hard. Paniagua is the only non-starting pitcher still available in the Seattle bullpen. Here's Clevenger. Got a slider. And I mean, from a guy who throws 97 miles an hour, he threw him a slider. And he pulled it foul.
50th appearance of the year for Arthur Rhodes. Also the 50th appearance of the year for Sasaki and Nelson. Lead the Seattle Mariners in that category.
Another heartbreaking ball.
I think we were joking about streaming on Christmas. I don't know if I can get that cleared with the family.
Yeah, I'm not streaming on Christmas, I can tell you that.
This is one of those games. I mean, it's one of the big.
I'll go ahead and let you know
I'll
where
be
I
here.
stand on that.
I'll be here on Christmas.
Had this happened to the Tampa Bay Devil Rays to blow a 12-run lead, that would still be almost impossible. But for it to happen to the team that has
Arthur Rhodes was nasty.
one of the best records of all time this far into the season. And with their great bullpen, that's just truth is stranger than fiction.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Robbins is down on strikes. He started that ninth inning right with a single.
Arthur Rhodes would finish this 2001 season with a 1.72 ERA in 68 innings pitched, with a 83 to 12 K to walk.
Trying to think of a fitting way for this ball game to end.
I mean, that's shit that would play in the modern game. Like, his numbers were.
Good start here in August.
Tommy is my homie.
Long time Cleveland fan favorite.
Not only is Tommy the league's leading home run hitter, but since the 1st of July, he's
Do
also
you actually think DR is going to do well against the U.S. pitching?
39 RBI
Yeah.
in the month of July alone.
Yeah, have you seen our fucking lineup? How do you pitch to that?
I don't think Tommy would take that one a second time in the same spot. There's John Rocker up in the bullpen for 2.
John Rocker.
So Paniagua up in the Mariners
Yeah,
bullpen.
wasn't a huge fan of that signing.
I can't imagine.
That Sprague waves off Arthur Rhodes, and Rhodes gets those 2 lefties.
Surprisingly, Jeff Pearlman only had John Rocker at number 3 biggest assholes he ever covered.
Who do you have him? Who would have ahead of Rocker?
Bonds, and he had McGuire on the list too. I don't know if he was above Rocker.
Everything's in order there. What a lift this would be for
But yeah, I think he had Bonds number 1.
The last 10 days.
2 down, nobody out. Here's Brandon, big and strong. Has a home run tonight. Slider low for ball 1. Brandon has never faced.
Yeah, we're gonna eat the U.S.'s bullpen alive.
Who drove in 4 of the runs in the last 2 innings, including the 2-out bases loaded triple.
You'll see. I can't wait. I can't wait.
2 of them.
You should give me 2-to-1 odds.
I'm not
Jersey
giving
bets.
you any odds. All the shit you've been talking, you're getting 0 odds.
We don't have any starters.
I don't care.
Wild pitcher when he first came up with Baltimore.
I mean, if you're so confident,
No. If you're so confident.
2-1.
August Domingo.
2-1 odds.
No.
We grew up poor.
Good begging.
That was a base hit.
We didn't have nothing growing
No,
up.
from what I understand, you don't walk your way off the island, right? You got to swing your way off. So let's go.
Yeah, but we didn't pitch our way off. That's the problem.
Didn't happen until 2 were out.
Step on the gas pedal, bud.
Rally didn't happen until
Yes,
2
Bobby
were out.
Ray,
And the
starting
9th.
shortstop.
And everything
Am I gonna
happening
have to, like,
with the bottom
recruit?
part of their lineup, as far as the runs scored are concerned. Nobody
Freddie
scored
Peralta's
twice,
Dominican.
just
Let's
two
go.
homers.
What the fuck?
6th spot has scored twice. The 7th spot has scored twice. 8th spot once, and the 9th spot has scored 3 times for Cleveland.
And that's too low to Cordova. Cordova has 4 hits. 2 singles early.
Oh, Freddie Peralta is pitching for us.
That made it 14-5. And in the 9th inning, he got the first of the clutch 2-out hits.
And Christopher Sanchez.
Yeah, Christopher Sanchez, Framber Valdez. I mean, you're acting like you have just a complete bum staff.
Cordova with 4 hits.
Could be further from the truth.
Yeah, you guys are undermining how fucking good we are.
You have just found out.
Freddie Peralta, Christopher Sanchez, Framber Valdez. No, because every like roster projection that I saw had Sandy as the #1. I was like, if Sandy's our #1, it's got to be pretty bleak beyond that. Uh-oh.
You've got another tough right-handed hitter. Although not one having the kind of a year that Cordova is having.
You gonna let this happen to you, Arthur?
Cordero on deck.
I mean,
Yeah, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna win the whole fucking thing.
Oh, here we go. So then I think you should be
We
giving
are.
me 3-1 off.
The things that happened to Lou Piniella when he tried closing games with Jose Mesa.
Yeah, you should be giving me 3-1 odds.
Guys of his past. It's where a lot of that gray hair we see with Lou Piniella came from. He's starting to get his color back.
Do you know who's in your
who's in this game? He's just got to be in disbelief.
No.
Came after him with a fastball. 3-1. Now a base hit would end the game, most likely.
We're gonna be so good. I can't wait.
The outfield for Seattle.
We're gonna shock the world.
The best arm in the league is no longer in the game.
I mean,
He walked it.
the U.S. I'm not going to call it an easy road. I think that's disrespectful, but we're looking at Mexico, Italy, Great Britain, and Israel,
which is impossible.
Oh, and by far the best bullpen in the American League coming into tonight's affair.
I like
and
our
against
odds
the
there.
Cleveland Indian lineup that did not have the regular lineup they started still intact. All-star Robbie Alomar not in the game. All-star Juan Gonzalez out.
Pool D.
Ellis Burks is out.
Venezuela,
Travis
Puerto Rico. We have Israel
Oh, yeah,
and
sorry, we have
Nicaragua.
Brazil, my bad.
Yeah. Puerto Rico is going to be electric, but yeah, Venezuela, Israel, Nicaragua. I'm not too worried about. Puerto Rico is going to be good.
I mean, the Netherlands.
McMahon, the second baseman, catcher. Lampkin also joined.
Well, you know you got a right-hander.
They're making a switch in the outfield here. They just moved Gibson, the right fielder, to left, and they moved Martin, the left fielder, to right.
Well, they're moving the better arm to right to left field.
Gibson's got a strong arm.
This is pathetic. Let's go, guys.
Ooh, man. Came after him, and Cordero.
Canada's lineup
He
can
didn't miss that
bang.
one by much.
Yeah, well, and that kind of surprises me because
They're doing everything they can to
with
not
the
lose this
velocity
game.
of Arthur Rhodes being in the upper 90s, you would figure Cordero
has
might be
different
late and the base hit would go to the opposite field. It's not a given that he's going to be able to pull Arthur Rhodes.
I got to get more
He was late on
Dominican
that first
shit.
out.
I got I got jerseys, I got sweatshirts, I got the that T-shirt that I ordered last year for the playoff streams. I don't fit into that no more, so I'm gonna have to keep adding.
There's a big guy.
That thing would cut off the circulation to my neck.
The possible winning run at second base in the 10th inning.
Great Britain.
And that's foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
I feel like the U.S. has been able to take care of Great Britain before.
And ready to come into the ball game. You got a right-handed hitter at home plate.
Isn't Chapman pitching for Great Britain?
Perfect 6-0 on the year. He's not lost a game yet this year.
Yes.
You want to let him make the pitch that determines whether
I
he
believe
wins
so.
or
Yeah.
loses this one.
Come on.
Yeah, confirm. Because through Jamaican heritage.
Yeah.
Love that. Ottavino pitching brutally.
What isn't Arenado playing for?
Presented themselves in the ninth.
Well, hold on?
Puerto Rico.
It's weird. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I shouldn't say weird. I think it's something to play for one country, and then when you're worse, play for a different country. I don't know that I love it. I'm just gonna say it.
This is where the game of baseball has changed.
I feel like A-Rod did that. A-Rod played for USA and Dominican.
Of course he did.
Of course he did. Running game down. You don't take the extra base.
Marcus Stroman played for USA and Puerto Rico.
You saw the Pittsburgh Pirates come back with 7 runs in the 9th inning to beat the Houston Astros.
Like
what we've seen tonight, 12 runs in the last 3 innings.
I feel like you represented
in Seattle. This is a whole new era now. This is an offense.
Yeah, but if you have lineage through both sides,
I guess. I'm not like mad about it. I'm not mad. It's just like he's worse now, so he can't make the U.S. team.
You want to convict these people of treason.
14 to 14.
That's hey, don't. That talk is too real these days. Too real.
Into the 11th inning of a 14 to 14 game.
Yeah, so in a decade, Vladdy's going to play for Canada.
Carlos Guillen, David Bell, and Tom Lampkin. You up the last third of the batting order. See Rocker's overall numbers for the year.
I'm gonna have so much fucking gear for the WBC. It's gonna be crazy.
Enough so that he lost the job that he was handed when he first arrived as the closer.
Well, the biggest thing that Bobby Cox
to be
got frustrated with the inconsistency with Rocker as his closer was the fact that it seemed like almost every at-bat was a 5 or 6 pitch at-bat. Rocker's got a straight fastball. He's got a big breaking slider. It's not like Bob Wickman with the sinking fastball or Mariano Rivera, Jeff Shaw with the cutter, where they throw a couple of pitches, it gets put in play, and you have easy outs. Seems like everything
right now
that Rocker does is tough to do.
Strike part of the inside. To Guillen, a switch hitter, batting right-handed. He is 1 for 5 in the game. His one hit was a big one. A 2-run single back in the 3rd inning that made the score 8-0 Seattle. Mariners on their way to a 12.
Look at this asshole.
In the 3rd inning. 14-0 by the 5th, or 14-2 rather by the 5th inning.
What do you think that's coming in at? 96?
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, probably 94 to 97.
In those first 5 innings, the Mariners had 14 runs and 14 hits, but in the last 5 innings,
the good thing about John Rocker with Cleveland in 2001 is that he also sucked ass. He had a 5.45 ERA.
Scored 12 runs.
So bad dude and bad.
The 7th, 8th, and 9th inning for this game. One of the slider, nice pitch. Strike 2.
I'm just gonna say it right now. I think this year's World Baseball Classic streams are going to be the most fun that we have all year. Like we're gonna have the most fun we'll have all year right at the beginning, and then everything else will be like, man, I'll be chasing that high for 3 more years.
Well, because I'll tell you right now, I'm just going to be adopting every country that goes up against the DR.
That's fucked up. Why?
He did on the
What do you mean?
inside
What do
corner.
you mean? Why?
At that point right there, you're not
Why
sure
do you?
what it is.
Why
And
don't
by
you
the
want
time
to see
you
me
commit
succeed?
To it possibly being a fastball.
But you give me those 3 to 1 odds, and I can sit it out.
You're well out in front.
3 to 1?
It's up to you.
You're heavily favored.
You just realize that you guys have decent pitching to offer, so I don't want to hear the heavily favored. Those are just numbers, and that's just right now. And you probably saw those numbers before everybody else was confirmed, so I don't want to hear it.
That's crazy.
Easy one through there, a breaking ball. Now on deck. Instead of Tom Lampkin.
Buddy, I have
It was the Mariners.
got a USA. I've got an American flag onesie
And
But I cannot.
I'm gonna hang a Dominican flag right behind me here.
That is going to empty every player Lou Piniella has tonight because
I might
Wilson
pay
will
the
come in
Budweiser
to
girls
catch.
to stand behind me
Boone
in
hits,
USA
and
bikinis.
Niagara will probably come out to pitch.
See if I can rent a Clydesdale.
And that's it.
It's the full complement other than starting pitchers. And, of course, Charlie Manuel long ago emptied out his bench. He's got 12
playback
pitchers, only a
really,
bench, and he was
really missing the boat here on the WBC.
And in that regard, there hadn't been a whole lot of managing by either manager because both managers started taking out their star players when it was a blowout. And given some of their regulars, the rest
I think what I'm gonna do is I'll put the Dominican flag behind me, but I think I'm gonna like consult like a Dominican stylist to be like not wearing Dominican flag like colors, but like an outfit that you would wear on the island.
He only had what he had.
You need I mean, they rock.
Branyan came in the
well, I mean,
fifth
it's more
inning.
Cuban, but I know that they rock in there too. Guy Vedas.
Cabrera in the sixth inning. Cordero
You
in
know
the
what that
sixth
is.
inning.
I know.
They made the whole comeback without Roberto Alomar, Juan Gonzalez, Ellis Burks, or Travis.
Yeah, it's like a button down.
3-2 to David Bell.
4 pockets.
Yeah.
You can just see once again right here. So many
there's a lot of linen
for John
going on.
Rocker every time out.
Yeah.
A lot
Just
of
don't
linen,
know how long he's
lot
going
of
to be able to
fedoras.
continue to throw with this effort.
I already got it.
Yeah,
That
that,
kind of
should
velocity.
be like mandated.
Maximum effort
where
right here. You got a
whatever
3-1
team the
count, you
U.S.
got a
is
right-handed
playing,
home
you
plate.
need to wear
Flick a little off, turn it over on
their
the outer half
native
the plate, get you a ground ball.
outfit or whatever,
And you
their
can get the
style, their
tennis ball here.
scheme, and I will do the same against the DR.
I mean, I hope the U.S. does well.
No,
I
no,
just,
you don't. Don't try. No. You keep your ass on the island, pal. That's where
That's
you want
I
to
mean.
be. Don't. No.
I have property there. I don't dislike the United States,
Those homers
but
young pitchers.
I'm not rooting for them against the
Pitchers that
Dominican
have
Republic,
habits.
obviously.
You know, a guy that'll throw a first pitch fastball, or a guy with 2 strikes is going to throw a breaking ball. You know, he's been in baseball his whole life. It's been passed down through generations in the Bell family, and he knows the game.
He did hit a dramatic home run
Zoid,
in the
we
9th
can.
inning of the first game after the
Because
All-Star
Northern
break.
Cal
at
or
Safeco
California is
Field
about to wear an
against Rock
atmospheric
Moon.
river here coming up.
His club was down to
Any
its
day
final
now.
out, and he homered to tie the game in the 9th against them, and they won it in extra inning. Struck him out with the slider.
And I do have a flag. True
right.
story.
2
I
down.
have a flag that was
Rocker
flown
struck out 2 in a row. And now All-Star,
at the 9/11 Memorial
the
site.
league's leading
That
RBI
was
man, Brett Boone, coming up.
Flown on 420.
Yeah,
That
gutsy
flag
pitch
is
right here
folded
on the part of
and
John Rocker,
not
trying
going
to
anywhere.
backdoor it to the
So
outside
I'll have to
corner,
get another one.
just
But I will
off
absolutely
the outer
do
half
that.
of the plate, but far too close for David Bell to take. And the big second out here at the top of the 11th. Well, you knew Brett Boone had to play in a ball game in which Seattle got 17 hits and scored 14.
Yeah, hey, we're gonna need you to
They couldn't do that.
stockpile some
14
some
runs
headbands.
without the least.
Yo, fuck yeah.
RBI man.
Yeah.
Brett
We're gonna
Boone.
be all over that.
I think I still have my my
Not just the
Otani
RBIs, just the
Japan
home.
headband from the
Net batting
Home Run
average
Derby.
60 or 70 points
When I
for
was
you.
remember when we were up
Home
in
to
right
the
field,
respect.
just
With Boone.
I was going ape shit with all the fucking all the
Did it?
Japanese media.
Max gave us
I have
those.
seen Rocker in the past. In fact, they were teammates a couple of years
The
back in Atlanta.
Johnny had no the ones that they had at
Boone has only
the
faced
he
him
gave us the
twice
ones.
in a big league
How
game.
could he have given us those when we had them at the Home Run Derby?
Dan Wilson.
Because he met us at the Home Run Derby.
Gibson, you are 2 down, 11 down.
I believe you.
Yeah, he met us.
And the man who's control.
He met us outside and gave us the Shohei headbands.
That last one at 98 miles an hour.
Yeah.
He just struck out.
I think I still have mine somewhere.
With an 80-mile-an-hour slider or curveball, whatever it was.
Yeah, I'm shocked that Dallas is not taken up for
Just
Team
a bit
Japan.
outside.
That would be my second. That would be my second pick.
You could hear John Rocker from upstairs. We don't need those microphones down on the field. He was trying to throw that baseball through.
You know what I need is I need someone to put out a banger for like Scooble, Skeens, and Webb, just like the Yamamoto banger.
Why don't you make it?
That's a foul. Now Boone said before the game one of the things he's most proud of is his two-strike hitting this year, the best he's ever had in his career.
You know what, Kai? I understand. I respect it. I just need to know that there's a pathway back after this is all said.
That's also what I'm talking about with how many pitches it takes. It could possibly be a 1-2-3 inning, but already 15 pitches. This will be the 16th. That's a lot when you're going to expect the guy to come back and maybe pitch tomorrow night or the night after.
Kai, I just happen to be a fan of greatness. That's all.
Jennifer Capriati,
that's
women's
kind of how we go hand in hand.
Was complaining that Monica Seles, because
I banged this dude,
runted so hard on her serves and her volleys, that in and of itself was a distraction and should not be allowed.
Put some
what is John Miller talking about? Monica Seles serves.
He ate.
Rocker strikes out the side.
Let's go win a ball game.
And again, Cleveland will try and win it. Einar Diaz, Kenny Lofton, and Omar Vizquel coming up. 14-14. The game is still going, even though the Indians were dead and buried long ago. Sunday night baseball. The Mariners 14, the Cleveland Indians 14, last of the 11th. Still going in Cleveland. The reports of the death of the Indians tonight was greatly exaggerated, apparently. Jose Paniagua, the new pitcher for the Mariners, the 7th Mariners pitcher of the night.
And the only thing pitching coach Brian Price could tell Jose Paniagua is, I don't know if you're going to win this game or I don't know if you're going to lose it, but you're going to complete it.
But we're going to find out.
You're it.
Yeah.
A few other changes in the field now, with a new catcher, new second baseman, a new alignment of the outfield behind Paniagua. Einar Diaz, who is 3 for 5, will lead off against Paniagua.
Let's do it, boys. Let's bring home this dub.
Diaz had to feel a little bit left out.
Jose Paniagua. Are you a man or are you a mouse?
Not hit in the 10th.
I believe.
Diaz, who had 3 hits, and there's 3 late rallies.
Inauspicious.
One in each inning, but Diaz grabs it.
Paniagua's from the island.
Brett Boone stays in to play second base.
I believe Paniagua is Spanish for mouse, right?
After pinch hitting for Lampkin, the catcher. Dan Wilson comes in to catch.
Maybe.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Charles Gibson stays in the ball game in right field, but Mark McLemore
actually
has moved out.
I just looked it up. It's apparently Spanish for bread and water.
Okay.
That's where Wilson will hit.
Yeah, Pan.
I guess that makes a lot of sense, actually, now that we're saying it out loud. Pan y agua.
Yeah.
Wet bread.
The Indians behind the single left.
Johnny Wetbread.
Johnny Wetbread. Oh, J-Lo. See, if he and Robbie aren't having those conversations on the bench earlier in the ball game, Kenny Lofton is not on base right now, ready to win this damn thing.
Hell yeah, man.
Watch him come underneath that and the easy pop up to the third baseman.
Comes old Johnny Wetbread into the game.
It's Robbie Alomar talking to him about his hand. You've got to stay on top of the baseball.
Johnny Wetbread getting soggy right now.
Yeah.
Able to get on
He's got
top.
the 4-seam cut piece slider change combo.
Omar Vizquel. In the first inning tonight, Lofton led off with a single and never even attempted to move to second base. In another spot now.
This poor guy, not a giant human hero.
Could help end this game. But you've got Dan Wilson now behind the plate. He's very strong at throwing out base stealers. But again, as we were told before the game, Lofton rarely runs right now. Only 11 steals all year. He's been thrown out 8 times. 2-0 to Vizquel. Vizquel in the 7th
That's
inning
not a good percentage.
drew a walk. That was the end of Aaron Seeley, the starter. In the 8th inning, he doubled home a run. That made it 14-9. In the 9th inning, he hit the 2-out, 2-strike triple that tied the game. Lofton back to first.
Just needing a home run for the cycle.
I watched tag from Sprague.
A lot of guys, that triple is going to be the toughest one to get, but Omar with just 1 home run on the year.
Well, when Omar hit a triple down by 3 with 2 down in the 9th, anything's easy from here on. He gets a base hit.
Louder.
Gibson has got a real strong arm. Charged that one very aggressively.
Ducks. We got ducks in the pond.
Has been something else, as has Lofton in these late innings. I mean, both of them have been on base 4 times.
How many fucking hits does Kenny Lofton have in this game?
You know, it almost looked like
he has
stop sign was on for Kenny Lofton because
4 hits. He ends the game 4 for 6 with 3 runs.
Second base. This base hit by Omar Vizquel could have ended the ball game, but you know, in a game
Omar
of baseball,
and
you
Kenny
try
both
to
had 4
work
hits.
the percentages in your favor. And with 11 stolen
I think
bases,
Omar
8 times
Omar had a
being
6-hit game,
stealing,
yeah?
That's not a very good percentage if you're manager Charlie Manuel.
So now here is Jose Cabrera.
Is that the record? 6 hits in a game?
Cleveland has 22 hits. 16 of them in the last 4 1/3 innings.
I feel like for all the games that have gone into extra innings in Major League history, 6 hits can't be the record.
No, 9.
Oh.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. We will see you tomorrow night.
Grady Little sighting. You see that, Jared?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
It's a tough day at the office. 12 runs, not enough to get it done. Well, 14 runs, not enough to get it done.
That's awesome.
Wow, freshman Jay Hay was going nuts right now.
Losing his shit in some basement.
Like every other
Yeah.
this year has been for Kenny Lofton, not going his way, but a conversation with Robbie Alomar got him on base in his last 4 at bat, and eventually leads to him scoring the winning run for Cleveland.
And we have seen history at Jacobs Field tonight. This base hit by Cabrera on a broken bat.
Not a hero.
And Kenny Lofton, he needed every bit of his speed to beat this throw by McLemore, and he just barely did. He got stepped on for his trouble. And we have seen something that had happened only 2 other times in more than 100 years of Major League Baseball. A team coming from a 12-run deficit to win a game. And the first time in 76 years since it happened against the Cleveland Indians. And they get their revenge 76 years later.
Tough to see Wet Bread wear
Kenny
that one.
Lofton, who looks like the GOAT more than once tonight. He scored the tying run in the 9th inning, and he scores the winning run in the 11th inning.
Remember, this game doesn't
He's been
even
around a
end
long
this
time,
way,
but
Jay. Hey, if we've got
He has not
replay,
had
this thing
that
is
much
over.
time on the ball field, I think, in a long,
Crazy.
long time.
It's a completely different ball game on
Cleveland
multiple
Indians
plays.
had lost 6 or 7.
Or if Lou
were
Piniella had
buried
just been
in this
paying
one.
attention to Ed Sprague, could have been
But-
different too.
Incredibly, they have come back to win it.
So good.
Wow.
Oh.
All right, everyone.
Thanks for
That was a
joining.
fun one. I enjoyed that one. Hopefully, it was a nice little trip down memory lane for Jay Hay.
Hell yeah. That was
Back
lot
to a
of fun.
moment in time where That Cleveland fandom was still burning bright.
Shout out to Dan Kirk and Maureen Kirk.
Yeah, for fine
that.
hosts on that.
That's right.
August night in 2001. Yeah,
that's
right. Okay, thank you everyone for tuning in. I think next week, yeah, we'll be, unless we do it earlier in the week. I don't know. It's up to you guys. We'll figure something out. But the next stream, whenever that may be, whether it's next week or the week after, we're gonna keep testing out different platforms so that it's easier for you guys from an audio perspective, from a chat perspective, etc. But yeah, we want it to be as good as it was on playback, if not better. So we will keep tinkering with that until we get it down. Yeah.
Can't wait to get another generally exciting good game.
Generally excellent.
Yeah, generally excellent game.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Any final thoughts, Dallas?
No, I honestly, Jay just said it. But like the fact that I just appreciate shit like that. Like we're watching the stream, I call Sprague, and he walks me through what was happening or what was about to happen, and then we see it happen. You know, he's talking about Lou Piniella not looking and laughing, and you know, he's like, "Hey, I'm trying to fucking guard the line here, Lou. What do you got?" And Lou's like, right. And he's not even paying it, and then, boom, that shit just unfolds, and it's a steamroll. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Yeah, my final thoughts are just that, like, I think I got, and I'm a little bit biased here, but I think I got more like little kernels out of that game than I did out of the previous two rewatches, just because, like, you know, the replay thing that Dallas talked about, the Alomar Lofton back and forth in the dugout that really did, whether it was cause and effect or not, it had an impact on the game. Like Kenny, I think John Miller is even quoted at one point as saying Kenny is having a tough game right now, and that ended up obviously not being the case, right? So that was cool. You know, the shots of different people that I had forgotten were either involved in this game or just lingering around. Like Dallas called out CeCe on the front steps. Like I think this was his first season with Cleveland.
Russell Branyan playing third base, right? I know and competed against Russell Branyan playing first base for the Mariners. Here he is playing third for the Guardian or for the Indians. Like
and just, you know, the different players on Cleveland that a lot of star players had been pulled from the game, and that the comeback occurs anyway. Seeing Grady Little at the end is something that I had never registered as part of this game. Just, you know, not here or there, but kind of interesting. So yeah, I got more unique perspective out of this game than I anticipated.
There's a lot of blasts from the past. That's a good point, Jay. Like as I was thinking about it, I'm looking at guys like played against him, played against him, played against him. Oh, I broadcast with this individual, right? Yeah. Like I see Nelly all the time. I see him when he's with the Mariners. I see him when he's with the Yankees. He's calling fucking Rays games. Like I just all these. It's so cool playing against Kenny Lofton, like a guy that we all believe, like probably a Hall of Fame talent, and it just brings up stories and shit that I remember and hear, and yeah, it's great. It's great.
All right. Maybe next week if we do something early, but if not, then we'll figure something out for the week after. But regardless, BID returns on Monday morning. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.
And you know what? Justin Dukeshire. See ya.